Hi everyone, I've turned the camera around because I realised yesterday that my lovely poster was the wrong way round, and that's a real bugbear because I can't see what's going on with the screen. So I'm just going to check that it is recording. Yes, we're recording. I've got a new catchphrase for this series of live streams that I'm doing on Facebook and putting everywhere else. It's called "What's Cooking Today in the Wide-Eyed Way." It's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. Anyway, it might well change. Today I'm not prepping anything because I have been cooking meatballs all day. And I'm telling you now, right this second, it is so warm that I'm questioning why I cooked meatballs in a slow cooker on such a warm day. Anyway, that's what I've done. And the fantastic thing about this dish is that I made it at 10 o'clock this morning. We're going to have it in about half an hour's time. And it's ready to go. I mean, you could prep it the night before, turn on your slow cooker when you go to work, and then it's ready for you when you come in. What is not to love? Now, with the cost of living, what's it that's coming up and all that sort of stuff, as I've said before, I'm trying to show you that eating well doesn't have to cost you loads of money, okay? And these meatballs are a prime example. They are so simple and absolutely brilliant. And I've got a few some money statistics here. If you cook this dish with all the ingredients and you've bought it mostly from Tesco's, you know I advocate nothing having sugar in it. Well, you might not know that. I don't like having any ingredients, anything in my the things I buy. I don't like having sugar in them. That affects me. It affects everybody. So it's quite tricky to find one of the ingredients, which is sausages, with no sugar in, and I have to sort of shop around. The only place I can find at the moment that doesn't have, you know, they're full of meat, but they've got no sugar in, is Marks and Spencer's, and they're about £3 for 6 thick sausages. But you've got mince and sausages, and you're basically smushing those together with some garlic and salt and pepper, and then you're forming them into balls and just lightly browning them and chucking them straight into the slow cooker. We'll move on to whether you need to invest in a slow cooker. I say you do. And then it's just the pan has now got a little bit of fat in from the meat when you brown the meatballs, and you're just going to put some olive oil, 2 lots of passata in, 2 cloves of garlic, and some chopped basil. That's it, done and dusted. Give it a little bit of a stir, let it sort of heat up, maybe a bit of salt and pepper. Pour it over the meatballs and turn your slow cooker on. How quick is that? Now, I'm going to serve it with just green beans tonight, so I'm going to boil up some green beans. Sometimes I'd have creamed spinach with it, so some baby spinach thrown in a pan with some cream and some garlic, salt and pepper. Or, you know, that's quite filling. Or even a green vegetable, green leafy vegetable is fantastic. The reason meatballs are so good is that the mince, I always advocate very high fat mince. The mince has all sorts of amazing nutritional benefits in it. In fact, I'd say that's one of the most nutrient dense, cost effective foods that you can buy currently. Unfortunately, Tesco's only go up to 15% fat, but it's cheaper than buying the lean cut, and the lean cut is not giving you the same benefit anyway. So that fat in there that grows with our meat is superb. Now, personally, I like the taste of much higher fat meat. So Aldi do a 20% and a 25%. The 25% is absolutely brilliant, and it's seriously cheap. But all in all, this particular dish will feed 3 hungry people or a family of 4. To be honest, it made about 32 meatballs, I think, I counted this morning. So if you divided that, obviously, between 3 of you, one of you's going to get, you know, shortchanged. you'd end up paying £2.40 per person. So the whole dish is £7.18, and the if it was 4 people, it would only be £1.80 a portion, which is fantastic. The amazing thing about slow cookers, and obviously I'm looking around at trying to make it as fuel efficient, I suppose, energy efficient as possible. I invested in the slow cooker back in March when we were just about to get a rise in our electricity, and this slow cooker was 20 quid. It's a 3.5 litre Morphy Richards ceramic slow cooker, and I say ceramic, I underline ceramic because it is so much better, because you can take out the whole of the ceramic bowl and actually serve the meal onto the table. Whereas the metal ones, I've had a metal one in the past, I just did not get on with it. And so that whole piece comes out. It's absolutely brilliant. So this is a 3.5 litre. This does 3 people really well. Obviously you can feed 4 people out of it as well. But I looked up on Amazon today, and this exact same model has gone up to 30 quid. I mean, they have cottoned on to the fact that loads of people are going to go out and buy a new slow cooker because of the energy crisis. But if you bought a 6.5 litre one, so if you've got a big family, or you want to cook everything, use the same amount of energy, do double the amount, then freeze it. You've used the same amount of electricity, you've got more meals out of it. Absolutely brilliant. So we've just got to all be a little bit more savvy. So the 6.5 litre is only 3 quid more. Absolutely brilliant, £33. Or even better, buy a used one on Amazon, and it says like new, and I've had things like new, and it's literally just the box is a little bit bashed, then it's only £23. It is win-win, because the amount of electricity this is used today for 8 hours of it running is 33p. 33p. If it had gone into the oven for 2 hours, it would have been £2 odd. It's a no-brainer. And it's going to go up even further in October. So, let's get ahead of the game. Let's start cooking things much more in bulk, freezing it, the microwave, because it's in a shorter time frame, much less energy, and you're just heating things, and plus you're not cooking. It's absolutely brilliant. So I hope that's helped. That's what I'm eating today. I'll put a lot of cheese. I like Parmesan, my son likes cheddar, on top of the meatballs. Actually, I did just think to myself, I will just show you what they look like cooked. And I might well have, I'm not going to have it today, but sometimes I have a low carb roll, toasted, with some garlic butter on it. Absolutely delicious. All the recipes on the website. Heads up, the recipes on the website are going to go member access only in about a month's time. So get on there, download all the recipes, and print them off while you still can. Let's just get on with how good. Oh, I'm telling you, the smell today has been unbelievable. Absolutely lovely. So I'm just gonna well, I'm hoping, because I can't actually see what you can see on the screen. They'll probably all slide out. Oh, I really hope you can see that. So, anyway, load of cheese on there. What more can you want? Nutritious, absolutely delicious, and really low in energy cost. Take care of yourselves and keep yourselves nourished. Thanks a lot.